Alright, so what we're going to go over here is a second example of using inverse matrices to solve for unknowns. Alright, so again, this one is pretty much the same structure as the first one we looked at. So currently it looks like this. Ax is equal to b. So what we're going to need to do to solve this is multiply both sides, oops, missed the letter, by the inverse of a. Alright, so first thing we need to do is find out what the inverse of a actually is. So what I'm going to do is figure out my AD take, BC. Alright, A multiplied by D is 4, minus B multiplied by C is 3, 4 minus 3 equals 1. So that's a nice easy one. Whenever that equals 1, it's going to make finding your inverse quite a lot easier because you're not multiplying by any crazy fractions. Alright, so the inverse of A is equal to 1 over whatever this equaled, which in this case was 1. Swap elements of A and D. Multiply B and C by -1. Now, in this case, 1 divided by 1 is 1. You multiply each of those by 1, they don't change, so I'm actually just going to rub that out because we don't need to see it. Okay, if I was to rub that out in full, so write that out in full, it would look like this. Inverse of A multiplied by A multiplied by X equals inverse of A multiplied by B. Alright, so the inverse of A, 1, -1, -3, 4. A is 4, 1, 3, 1. Inverse of A multiplied by A equals your identity matrix. So we can get rid of those, which leaves us with X equaling A to the power of -1, or the inverse of A multiplied by B. So what we want to solve up here is this. That'll give us our final answer. Alright, so run and dive, we're going to run it down. So run across this row, dive down this column. So 1 times 9 plus -1 times 7. Next row, -3 times 9 plus 4 times 7. Alright, 1 times 9 is 9, -1 times 7, -3 times 9, 4 times 7. Nine take 7 is 2. -27 plus 28 is 1. Again, we got a very simple answer like in the first example. So as a little conclusion, therefore, X equals 2, Y equals 1. Hopefully it's starting to make a bit more sense. You're starting to get into a routine, get into a pattern, have a go at some of the questions in the textbook. If you're still really struggling, you can ask me on the Google Classroom, or you can even YouTube some separate videos. Someone else's explanation might make more sense than mine. Like with everything, you can do these on the CAS, and I will upload a video on how to do these on a CAS.